second video, I think. Yeah. Second. This is one of the gems in my album collection. It really is. And I only found it last week, and I was on vacation in Santa Claus, Indiana, because I live in Indiana. It sucks. Don't come here. But I found this in what's it called? An antique shop for 18 bucks. The jacket is a bit worn for wear, but not as bad as my Doors one. But it's original, like original 1967. It's really cool. It comes with came with like the cutouts and everything. Everything's reversed. It's weird. But if you've never listened to this album, you're not living. Go buy it now. Like literally, it's that awesome. But in my opinion, it's the Beatles' masterpiece. Starting with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, I think that was the first heavy song I ever heard by the Beatles, and it was really insane. Like that was weird the first time I heard it, but it's another good one. It literally sounds like you're walking into a different concert, which is what Paul McCartney was originally going for. They didn't want to be the Beatles, I guess, anymore. And then second track, A Little Help from My Friends. I'm not sure if it's a cover or if somebody covered them. I've always been a bit confused about that. Help, leave a comment. But it's a cool one. Ringo sings it, and I'm not a huge fan of his voice, but I mean, it's not bad. Third track, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That's wow. That's awesome. Like, I can't really describe it. I can't describe it, and I don't think it's meant to be described, but just so you know, it's not about LSD. I promised myself. That's half the reason I made this channel, just to get everybody to stop thinking it's about LSD. It's about a picture that Julian drew for John when he was in school, but really awesome. Real psychedelic. It's one of my favorites. And then Getting Better. It reminds me of George Harrison for some reason. I can see George Harrison in school singing this song on his desk, but I like it. It's probably the most generic tune on here, honest. No, I take that back. But it's kind of a filler track. And then there's Fixing a Hole, which is a really underrated Beatles song in my opinion, because if you look at the lyrics, they're really awesome. Honestly, well, at least in my opinion. This is all my opinion. Please don't take my views as like the album company's views, because I know that won't happen, but I don't want to get sued. Whatever. She's Leaving Home. An emotional track. I like the harp at the beginning. Honestly, that's probably my favorite part. It's iffy. It depends on my mood, really. And then the last track on side 1, Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite. This is definitely in my top 5 favorite Beatles songs of all time. That song is wonderful, in my opinion. Just the carnival-esque feeling of it. It's really, really cool. I say that a lot. I'm sorry. And I hate to make you feel like I'm like ear raping you. Well, anyways, moving on to side 2, George Harrison's only contribution, like songwriting wise, With and Without You, and that's another really cool one. I like George Harrison best as a songwriter, probably, or as a tie between John Lennon. Paul McCartney is awesome, don't get me wrong. His stuff gets a little fluffy. When I'm 64, it's your general pop song, but it's still the Beatles, so it's like your pop song times 10, a million, whatever. Lovely Rita. I can't get into it, I'm sorry. This is their masterpiece, but Lovely Rita is generic. I don't like it. Good Morning, Good Morning. That has some awesome guitar work on it. Like, I never really hear much of George cutting loose, but that's got some really awesome guitar work on it. Shut up. Yeah, listen to the guitar solo on it. It's pretty cool. And all the little fills. Then after that is the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band reprise, which is got a lot of really cool guitar licks in it. I haven't taken the time to learn them yet, but I'll get there. Maybe you'll see some more Beatles stuff popping up on my other channel. But after that is the most climactic point to an album ever, and every time I listen to this album all the way through, afterwards, after A Day in the Life, I can sit there and just think about, I don't know what I think about, but it's mind-blowing. A Day in the Life is a really cool. All the lyrics are perfect. The orchestra in it is perfect. It's the perfect song, literally. There's nothing wrong with this song. And then the E minor finish with everybody is amazing. The little rambling at the end kind of catches me off guard every time. But anyways, that's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's a classic. In every sense of the word. If you've ever heard somebody call a record a classic, this is the classic. So if you haven't listened to it, go buy it, because you're not living if you haven't listened to it. Don't even know what to say. If you haven't listened to it, you're going to be damned to hell for all eternity.